As I hit record on this video, the crypto markets are dipping once again. But honestly, I'm not sweating it, and I'll tell you why in today's Hot Jam. We've got some exciting perspectives to dive into, including a chart analyst who believes XRP could skyrocket to $5 any moment now. Plus, I'll share insights from a few other experts discussing a $30 price target as the potential peak for this market cycle. Tired of fake gurus who claim to be expert traders but never trade live? I trade live on the second largest crypto exchange, where everything is transparent and results can't be faked. For over 440 days, I've consistently closed every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have seen over 70% profit with only 4% drawdown. Verified results, not empty claims. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in my profile and start copying my trades for free today. Now, let me be upfront. Price predictions aren't my thing. Never have been. Never will be. But is that $30 target crazy? Not at all. History shows us that massive moves like this have happened with XRP before. And there's solid reasoning to believe it's possible again. I'll break it all down for you. But before we go any further, a quick disclaimer. I don't have a financial background. I'm not giving financial advice. And you definitely shouldn't make any buying or selling decisions based on what I say here. I'm just a crypto enthusiast sharing thoughts for fun. This is my hobby, not financial guidance. Now let's jump in. Oh, and by the way, it's 6:53 a.m. Central Time as I record this. Time jumped forward an hour, folks. If you're in one of those places still clinging to the madness of daylight saving time, double check your clocks. Seriously, can we all agree it's time to ditch this outdated ritual? Whoever's in charge, we're begging you. End daylight saving time. Nobody loves it. And frankly, it's just plain ridiculous. But alas, here we are again. What a wild time in the crypto world. Is it really Sunday, March 9th, 2025? XRP is holding at $2.25, while Bitcoin has slipped to just over $85,000. As I was scrolling, I stumbled upon a post from chart analyst Malleus. His take? Such price action is making people jump ship right before exciting times. He's not saying the fireworks start tomorrow, but he's confident the next few months hold something big. So here's my question. Why would anyone think this market is done? If you do, I'd love to hear your reasoning. Seriously, why? We're not seeing the usual hallmarks of a market peak. No whale distributions, no long-term holders cashing out, no Bitcoin dominance crashing, and no euphoric altcoin season in sight. The patterns that marked every past cycle just aren't here right now. Why would human behavior suddenly ditch its usual script? History has a habit of rhyming, and I fully believe it will again. Sure, it's tough during these slow, sideways stretches. People get worn down, impatient, and start doubting the whole thing. But this is just the rhythm of the crypto market. It's normal. Crypto Insight UK recently shared a post echoing the same sentiment. Seems like I'm not the only one standing firm through the lull. He wrote, and by the way, let me quickly explain what's on the screen for anyone not watching. That's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, sitting at 24 out of 100, which means the market is deep in fear territory. Crypto Insight UK chimed in, saying, "There will come a time soon when this period is remembered as an incredibly obvious accumulation zone. Sure, there's still downside risk, but the sentiment to price ratio is so low right now. Historically, this has been a signal of a market bottom. Hard facts, right there." To make the point even clearer, these moments, when fear takes over, are often the times of maximum opportunity, or close to it. Need proof? Look at this post from chart analyst Jelly. Scared money doesn't make money. Grow a pair, survive the carnage, and reap the rewards. The bull cycle isn't over. Sounds bold, doesn't it? But here's the kicker. That wasn't written today or yesterday. It's from July 25th, 2024. If you've forgotten, or maybe you're new here, let me remind you, the same panicked sentiment sweeping the market right now, it was exactly the same back in July 2024. People were panicking, then early August hit, and the market dipped further. Cue the chaos. It's like deja vu, isn't it? But these cycles repeat for a reason. It always feels like the end of the world, until it's not. That's the secret. The ones who diversify the crypto space wisely and hold steady, those are the true winners. Why? Because no one knows if we're near the bottom or if there's still a little more waiting to do. But patience pays off. It always does. That's just how this game works. The best is yet to come, especially for XRP. I'm confident it's heading for another all-time high. Enterprise adoption is finally on the horizon, something I've been anticipating for over 7 years. I know many of you have been waiting years as well. It's coming, folks. It's happening. We're on the verge of getting what we've been waiting for. Check out this post by chart analyst Mustache, showing the crypto total market cap, minus Bitcoin, So, all the altcoins. He asks, what if history doesn't repeat but rhymes? This time, it's bigger than ever. His chart highlights a familiar pattern from previous cycles, breaking above a key resistance, retesting it, and then finally exploding upwards. His take? We're following the same script, just on a grander scale. Yes, we broke out toward the end of 2024, and now, in March 2025, we've pulled back. But does that mean the game is over? Absolutely not. Historically, this kind of action is textbook. It's all about patience. As Mustache reminds us, these moments have happened before. Stay calm, stay focused. Oh, and don't miss chart analyst Greg Crypto's take. It adds another layer to the story. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? On August 21st, 2022, we shared a screenshot that got the XRP community buzzing. Just a day before, on August 20th, King Solomon asked an intriguing question. Have you seen anything that indicates the bottom may already be in? Now we move through the slow, boring burn of accumulation, building the base. Then on August 21st, Greg Crypto chimed in, saying, 7 indicators flashed that the bottom was on June 18th. And you know what? Turns out they were right. That was when XRP hit rock bottom. I can't say with absolute certainty that June 18th was the exact day, but I do remember the bottom was definitely in June 2022, with XRP sinking to a gut-wrenching 28 cents. Sentiment was at an all-time low, absolute despair in the air. But fast forward to today, and wouldn't you kill for a chance to snag XRP at 28 cents again? Feels like a distant dream, right? Honestly, I'd bet that price is gone forever. For those who toughed it out through the gloom, held on despite the fear, they're likely feeling pretty damn good about their decision now. I know I definitely am. I bring this up to remind you, if you're feeling impatient or restless, this is just how the market works. Nothing new here. This is 100% normal. And it's exactly what we've seen for the past 16 years. The market does what the market does, and those who stay patient and hold on tend to come out ahead. Oh, and credit where it's due. He did accurately call the bottom. Now, let's dive into this. Here's how much one XRP would be worth if it hit Bitcoin's market cap. Intriguing, right? This one's going to be fun. Let me save you some time. I don't need to read the whole article, but I'll cherry-pick the juicy part for you. Sure, let's dive into this. Back in January, analyst Bobby sparked some chatter about XRP potentially overtaking Bitcoin in market cap rankings. The big question? Could XRP dominate the crypto scene if it surpasses Ethereum too? Interestingly, Bobby's ultimate take-profit target for XRP sits at 0.001 Bitcoin. But here's where it gets thrilling. If XRP were ever to match Bitcoin's massive 1.743 trillion market cap, the value of one XRP would explode to jaw-dropping levels. Let's break it down. With a current circulating supply of 57.94 billion tokens, XRP's price would skyrocket to $30 at that market cap. That's right, $30 per XRP. Pretty wild to imagine, isn't it? Now, this scenario is exciting for a lot of reasons, but let's be clear. Does that mean XRP will dethrone Bitcoin? Honestly, I don't see it happening this market cycle. Could it happen someday? Who knows? It's plausible, but predicting that feels like a stretch. Still, the idea of XRP reaching that cap isn't entirely off the table. It's a thrilling thought, isn't it? Imagine this. Bitcoin's price doubles, pushing its market cap to roughly $3.5 trillion. That would translate to around $160,000 to $170,000 per Bitcoin. Now, let's say XRP achieved just half of Bitcoin's market cap in such a scenario. That would put XRP at $30 per coin. Sounds intriguing, right? But why am I pointing this out? Here's the thing. Many respected analysts see Bitcoin hitting $150,000 or beyond as entirely plausible this cycle. If it climbs to $170,000, which some predict, that could reshape the dynamics for other major cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't make price predictions, no crystal ball here, but if Bitcoin does hit those levels, XRP at even half its market cap would mean a $15 price tag. That's worth thinking about. Let's rewind for a moment to the 2017 to 2018 bull run. XRP skyrocketed by approximately 80,000%. At its peak, its market cap reached 49.4% of Bitcoins. That's nearly half. This historical ratio has me wondering what could happen if XRP reclaims similar ground post-SEC lawsuit. An article from December 29th, 2024 highlights this very point, reminding us how market dynamics can shift dramatically. Could XRP surge again? Only time will tell, but the potential is there, and it's worth keeping an eye on. Think about this. What if history repeats itself? Back in the 2017 to 2018 bull run, XRP reached nearly half of Bitcoin's market cap. Now, Imagine if something similar happens this cycle. If Bitcoin climbs to $160,000 or $170,000, even at just half that market cap, XRP could hit $30. And even at current Bitcoin levels, we're talking 15 XRP. That's exciting to think about, right? Now, let's break it down. At Bitcoin's current valuation of $1.743 trillion, if XRP follows the same pattern from that cycle, assuming Bitcoin peaks and we get an alt season, 15 XRP could already be within reach. Of course, there's no guarantee things will play out exactly the same way. But history has shown us that unexpected, even wild things can happen in crypto. Back in 2017, almost no one saw XRP's explosive rise coming. It happened fast and seemingly out of nowhere, surprising everyone who was watching. And the possibility of something like that happening again, that's what makes this so exciting. Moments like these remind us why we're here, because the unexpected might just surprise us again. Chart analyst Credible Crypto is making waves with his latest prediction for XRP. He's shared a bold outlook, suggesting XRP could skyrocket to nearly $30. His reasoning? He believes XRP is mirroring Bitcoin's structural chart patterns, which he says are far from finished. Credible Crypto has been vocal about his belief that Bitcoin could surge to $150,000, and he sees XRP comfortably hitting $20, with $30 being well within reach. Adding fuel to the fire, another respected analyst, Dr. Katney, chimed in with a similarly ambitious take. He wrote, "As crazy as it sounds, 30 XRP is indeed a reality." He attributes this to his XRP/BTC target of 12,000 Satoshis and his $250,000 Bitcoin projection, both achievable if the bull run continues. While the optimism is contagious, remember, no one knows for sure. If someone claims they do, take it with a grain of salt. Who knows what's actually going on? Some people seem to be outright lying, or maybe they're just guessing. That's why for me, it's way more interesting to think about what's possible based on history. After all, history often rhymes with itself, doesn't it? It's far more fun than listening to people confidently claim they know exactly what's going to happen, down to specific price levels. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind predictions. Price ranges can be fascinating. But the way some folks present their ideas, it's almost like they're guaranteeing the future. You know what I mean? The excitement lies in the maybe. Like, what if it actually happens? Or what if we end up a little disappointed? It only hits $10 or something. Honestly, I'd still be ecstatic. I'd be ridiculously thrilled if it jumps from $1 to $10. It's all relative, right? Now, here's an interesting take from chart analyst Ali Martinez. He says that if XRP avoids closing below the head and shoulders neckline and instead breaks above the right shoulder, it could invalidate the bearish pattern. That move might even trigger a bullish breakout to $5. A lot of analysts have been buzzing about this supposed head and shoulders pattern, and we're apparently supposed to be scared of it. But hey, what if the breakout actually happens? That's the kind of unpredictability that keeps this exciting. Let me just say this. I've noticed the blockchain backer mentioning this topic on his channel not too long ago. He didn't seem to buy into the idea though. It's clear he's not a fan of the pattern and doesn't appear convinced it's unfolding here. But if Ali Martinez is right about the direction things are headed, then maybe, just maybe, we're on the verge of a breakout to a new all-time high. That doesn't mean it'll happen today, tomorrow, or even next week, but historically speaking, this looks like the moment we should be gearing up for things to heat up again. We can't, and won't, stay stuck in this sideways price action forever. We're in a range right now, and while it might feel nerve-wracking with Bitcoin and XRP dipping slightly lower, let me tell you, big moves are coming. I don't find this scary at all. Honestly, this kind of movement is just par for the course. If you're new to crypto, these swings might seem wild, but trust me, it's normal. It's what happens. Sure, people freak out when prices hit the lower end of a range, but you've got to learn to roll with it. Seriously, sack up. It's part of the game. Look, I can't promise you anything, but based on historic trends, I think the odds are in favor of this party not being over yet. Of course, that's just my take. Feel free to disagree. But hey, I'm ready for things to keep rolling. You just need to hang tight for a bit longer. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't go buying or selling anything just because I said so. That would be a very, very bad move.